Okay, I am here to review and rant and rave about no raving. Uh, Texas Chainsaw 3D, which I finally saw last night, and I went in with pretty low expectations and wanting to like it. So you couldn't have a better, more generous viewer of this movie. And I'm here to report it is by far one of the dumbest fucking movies I have ever fucking seen. Dear God, what were they thinking with this fucking movie? Um, it's directed by somebody, John Lucenhop, who's done nothing of note, and it has like 6 writing credits. Well, 8 if you include Kim Henkel and Toby Hooper as coming up with the characters, but a billion people writing it, and apparently none of them realize that they completely they wrote a case study on how to fucking destroy a franchise because this is beyond the worst. So I go in with pretty fucking not high hopes. I went in with low expectations, but I was hoping to at least like it and enjoy it. My history with the franchise is generally liking them. I think the original, of course, is a classic, and I love it. The sequel, there's fun parts. I like the main character; she's likable in it. Uh, some cool scenes, especially in the scene in the radio station. Dennis Hopper acting completely nuts. Part 3, I always really enjoyed as a kid and found quite scary as well. Although the first is still, to me, the most terrifying. 4 was dog shit, but I wanted to see it for years. That's how much I like the series. But even that has Matthew McConaughey hamming it up. I love the remake. I thought the sequel to the remake wasn't so good, but it is fucking light years better than this. If anything, this made me appreciate the remake and its sequel more, because this is the pits. This is the bottom of the fucking barrel, this one. So yeah, that's my general, thoughts on the series. I like it a lot, especially the first one, and even the third one. The remake I love. And at its worst, at least has some notable people hamming it up, right? Not so here. This is fucking bad. Um, and it sucks because I go in and almost right away my hopes are dashed. I'm like, no, what are you doing? So it starts off with a bunch of opening credits is showing clips. It goes through basically the whole first movie, and I'm like, ooh, you don't want to remind me of the first movie when following that you're gonna give me complete utter fucking horseshit. And after it does its opening credits where it leads up to the ending of the first movie, guess what? This one's like a direct sequel to the first movie. It picks up at the end of Texas Chainsaw 1, which is just laughably awful. A bunch of hillbilly looking motherfuckers in the Sawyer house. You have just shown us what all these actors looked like in 1974, and you replace them with a bunch of random hillbillies that maybe one or two of them look kind of like the actors. At least Leatherface's face looks kind of like the same, but they look nothing like it. And the cops show up at their place because Sally, what was her name? Who got away? Whoever the girl was who got away, she calls the cops. The cops show up at the Sawyer house, and they have a standoff. And then all these fucking random hillbilly motherfuckers show up, and they start throwing Molotovs in there, and they burn the house down. And it's just a terrible scene, and it nearly ruins. I mean, we'll always have the original, but it's you don't touch the original. You should know better than that. Don't touch it. Don't make it a sequel. Just reboot the franchise again. What are you thinking doing a direct sequel? So then after that, oh yeah, and I have to add this. Near the end of this opening sequence where the hillbillies burn down the Sawyer house, they find a woman alive with a little baby, and 2 of these hillbillies steal the baby from her. So then it cuts to present day, and there's a girl who's about 20 years old, and it's obvious to me, and I think everyone watching, that she was the little baby that they stole. So she's somehow related to the Sawyers, right? Because she was in the Sawyer house when they burned it down in 1974. Here's a problem with that. If he was a baby in 1974 and then all the rest of the movie takes place in present day, how is she only fucking 20 something years old? 84, 94, 2004, 2014, basically. She should be 40 fucking years old. You have a gap of minimum 15 years that are fucking just unaccounted for. Like, oh, she's somehow younger. And if Leatherface is the same Leatherface from the original, he should be a fucking senior citizen or dead by this point. And nobody writing the movie caught this out of the 6 fucking people. You could have said it in the 90s, early 90s, 1994. And how do I know that it's set in present day? Because there's a sequence near the end where a cop goes into this Sawyer mansion, basically, and he uses a cell phone to broadcast back to the station what he's seeing. So it is present day. It's unquestionable. Right there, it's a perfect example of how fucking stupid this movie is. That said, if the rest of it was good in any sort of fucking way, I could have forgiven like that kind of logic gap. But if you think that's the worst, nope, it's not the worst. So story goes, this girl who's now in her mid-20s, and she's played by a pretty cute actress. I should mention her if I'm going to mention any actress. Alexandra Daddario. Her name is Heather Miller in this, although we find out her real name later. And sorry if you think that's spoilers, but like, if you can't figure out in the first 10 minutes that she is the little baby from the beginning, you're fucking not paying attention. The twist in it is a twist only to her. And then, so basically the story is, she's gonna go on a trip with her friends to New Orleans. I don't know where they live, but they're gonna go on a trip to New Orleans. But like the day before they're about to go, she gets like a letter in the mail saying that her grandma, Verna Sawyer, or something like that, I forgot, has just died and left her mansion, and she inherited it. And she's like, what? I had a fucking grandma that I didn't know about? She goes and yells at her parents. So, and she has to go and sign some papers in Texas to get this mansion. So her and her friends, on the way there, instead of, or on the way to New Orleans, they stop in Texas so she could get the rights to the house. And then they go to spend the night in the house. Except in the basement, the grandma who lived in this place, she was keeping Leatherface, who had survived the original night in August 19th, 1974. So, like, they're in this house partying it up and shit, and in the basement's Leatherface just waiting to be unleashed. And of course, he's locked up in like a secret cellar, and when someone lets him out. That's the premise, and then there's a bunch of mayhem. None of it scary. Some of it gory, but not even that good. Leatherface looks weird. Like, he looks like shit to me in this. I mean, I guess he looks different in a lot of them, but he doesn't really look that imposing like he did in the remakes. His mask looks off. Like, he just looks weird. Like, and there's all sorts of goofy, stupid, fucking, like, obvious 3D shots where he's, like, pointing the chainsaw at the camera. There's a fucking ludicrous moment when he chases one of them into a carnival. Like, he's straight up in the middle of there's hundreds of people. He's running around. And a cop shows up. He's like, hey, freeze. And Leatherface throws the fucking chainsaw at the camera. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, my God. This whole movie's so fucking dumb. There's not a single smartphone in its body. And then, I mean, so we'll kind of leave it at that. It's really dumb and bad. Not scary. None of the kills are very... Like, I remember one of the kills in the remake where the dude gets put on a hook, and it was really frightening and gory. And then here, there's a similar one. A guy gets put on a hook, and he gets sliced in half. And it's not scary for 1 second. I don't know what the difference is, but there's better talent on the remake than on this. And then the weird thing is, Leatherface saws him in half, and no entrails fall out. Like, the bottom half of his body falls off, and nothing falls out. There's a bunch of guts right here in your body. They fall out. Organs. I imagine that's how it works anyways. At least that's how it works in every other fucking horror movie. And then to top it off, they try to add to the mythology in stupid ways. Like kind of what I already told you. And like beyond the fact that, you know, she is related to Leatherface in some way, and Leatherface has been locked in this mansion for years, and beyond all that, there's this whole like story of the town surrounding them and how the people there are hiding this terrible secret, and the mayor was one of the hillbillies that burned down the house, and this is like their dirty sin, and it's coming back. Like it turns it into, it wants to, and it does, it tries to turn Leatherface into a victim who gets revenge on this town near the end. And you know, like I said, the twist is awful and stupid, and I'm gonna get into spoiler territory now. If you don't want to know anymore, just know that once the main character, once she finds out that she is related to the Sawyers, it gets beyond fucking dumb and just silly, fucking silly. I can't believe they tried to pass this off as a horror movie. So if you don't want to know, it's a really bad movie. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. Lowest rating. Well, I do go 0 sometimes, but I mean, this wasn't unwatchable. It was just so fucking dumb. Like I felt my brain cells dying. But if you do want to know, you're gonna love this. Once she finds out she's related to the Sawyers, and she finds out the history of the town, she decides to side with Leatherface. Like, she goes back and she helps him fucking kill all these horrible people that fucked over his family. Even though Leatherface just killed all her friends, including her boyfriend. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, hey, guess what, buddy? You're semi-related to a serial killer. Like, you're cousins with them. Oh, really? I guess I should go and kill all those nasty cops who tried to stop him. She goes, like, it doesn't make any logical sense. She's a normal 20-something-year-old girl who, all of a sudden, like, she has this awful line where she's in the back of the police car, and she's like, I'm a Sawyer. And she, like, tries to stab the cop. I'm like, oh, my God. This fucking ridiculous showdown in a slaughterhouse at the end. The list of bad things this movie never ends. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing good in the whole movie. And on top of that, her and all her friends are like really kind of unlikable. There's one likable guy in it. Well, he's likable in that there's nothing unlikable about him. You don't know almost nothing about him except that he likes to cook, and he gets offed. Like, he's like the second person killed. And all the like the normal slasher film elements are like contained within 20 minutes in the middle, and then it turns into this like weird action revenge thing there, like for the rest of it. It's like, again, what the fuck were they thinking? I think if you've seen this movie, you'd have to agree with me. I'd be so surprised if there's people out. I'm sure there are, but if you are one of those people out there who like, that wasn't that bad, explain anything in this. Make sense out of anything in this. I told my one friend, I'm like, I love how she just suddenly becomes like takes Leatherface's side when she finds out she's related to him. After he killed all her friends, he goes, well, Leatherface didn't mean to do it. It was an accident. And he was joking, but like, yeah, it's just wow. Easily dumbest fucking one in the series. Worse than Part 4. Worst movie I've seen all year. Not that I've seen a ton of bad movies, but God, this takes the cake. I don't see anything topping this. So that's my thoughts on it. Stay away from it. Like, even as someone who's a fan, I can't say this is worth watching. It's just bad all around. It made me want to go out and buy like the Blu-ray of the remake, and it made me appreciate the remake a lot more. Anyways, thanks for watching. I can't wait to, like, I would love to hear other people's reactions to this one. Alright, have a good day.